What is going on, everybody? I'm back with some Madden 25 Ultimate Team. The undefeated season is still alive according to you guys. You guys saw me come out, stop my opponent on the first drive, and then when it said lost connection, I somehow received the loss. But everyone in the comments said, hey, you are still undefeated. So if we go on and win these 2 games in this video, the undefeated season will be complete and we will have ourselves a first round bye. So let's get into it. You can see my first opponent. He has a pretty good team across the board. Nothing outstanding. Definitely a very winnable game. He looks across the middle. Aldon Smith drops the interception, but that is fine because Aldon Smith, he's there to stop the run, and he did a great job of batting that one to the ground. He comes right back with a screen pass, is able to pick up a first down due to my sloppy tackling on the play. So he comes back, drops under center, looks across the middle, finds his tight end. I believe that's Antonio Gates. It is, for 23 yards. Dropping back to pass once again, looks across the middle, finds No. Sean Moreno, and he's very close to a first down and make it 2nd and inches. He eventually would pick up the first down. Now on 3rd and 8 in the shotgun formation, finds Gates once again. Is the undefeated season in jeopardy? Shotgun formation, he's looking across the middle, and it's going to be intercepted by Namdi at the 3-yard line. And he brings this one out to the 7-yard line, and we are in business. He drives down the field with ease, and then we get an interception. He gets no points out of it. Definitely really demoralizing. If you have a drive where you go all the way down the field and then have a turnover and you get no points, that definitely affects your game and your attitude, especially when quarters are only 4 minutes long. Now you see me chipping away at the drive. We're handing off LeGarrette Blount up the middle. Not much going on. This guy's doing a great job of stopping my run. Now on 3rd and 7, look across the middle, and Julian Edelman is not able to hang on. His catch in traffic in this game, it's not very good. And being a Patriots fan, maybe I'm being a little bit biased, but he made some amazing catches across the field. He played just as good as Wes Welker did the previous year. Not saying he's better. I'm saying he played just as good in that offense, and he definitely was way better than Amendola. So I feel Madden could have gave him a little bit better catch in traffic. It is only a 92, but hey, he's still a beast. I still love him, and my opponent is coming right back, driving down the field once again. 2nd and 10, a minute left in the 2nd quarter. He drops back, he fires left side, he finds his Julian Edelman, and he is inside the 5. So with 30 seconds remaining on 1st and goal, he runs a screen, completely gets me by surprise. Luke Kuechly can't get there, and he is into the end zone. So starting off the 2nd half, I go read option, something I haven't done this game. We make a few guys miss, but unfortunately we run into our own blockers. Still good enough for 24 yards, and we're past midfield. The next play, we hand it off to Vereen. He picks up some nice blocks, one man to beat. He can't beat him, but we are inside the 15-yard line. Now on 1st and 10, we hand it off to Blount. We pick up some nice blocks. He makes 2 guys miss. He drags 1 guy into the end zone. And this game is tied at 7 apiece. So now my opponent's back on the field. He's trying to go to the run game. Not much going on. Great play by Vontae Davis. 2nd and 10. Dropping back to pass. Looks across the middle. And man, oh man, Talib, if he had that interception, we would have been in business. Instead, he gets a 3rd and 10. Looks across the middle. And I read that one like a book. User interception by Luke Kuechly. He's been huge the last few games. He's inside the 5. And we are set up 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. We got LeGarrette Blount in the game. We're running a toss. It's lagging. It's in slow motion. But he takes it in for the touchdown. So the undefeated season, will it continue? As Kyle Arrington, the very next play, is going to get a pick 6. Arrington, not the greatest corner in the world. He is a 94, but he has very impressive catching. So if you lob that one up and give him that opportunity, he is going to make you pay. The next play, almost another interception. 2nd and 10, he's dropping way back. And finally, we get our first sack of the game. Super Mario Williams makes it 3rd and 22. He looks across the middle. Luke Kuechly once again with the user interception. You guys know I love user in that middle linebacker. And we are up 21-7. Kuechly with his 2nd interception in the game, and my opponent goes on to quit. So just like that, we are 1 game away from the undefeated season. We definitely started off slow. Not the greatest start in the world. But hey, we get the job done. We come out with a victory, and now it's time for what could be the final game of the regular season. You can see once again my run game is having troubles, not working out too well. But we find Demaryius Thomas for a first down, then we give it off to LeGarrette Blount. He's making guys miss, he's pushing people over, and he's got a first down. Now on 2nd and 3, we give it to Blount once again right up the middle, and he's got another first down. Later on in the drive, we are all the way in the red zone. We look for Jimmy Graham, and we find Jimmy Graham. He's got a touchdown, and we are up 7-0. That drive took the whole entire first quarter. It seemed like every single series I was getting a third down, but we converted on 3 of them. Now he's got a third down. Will he convert? He does. Rob Gronkowski across the middle, and jeez, I'm always getting killed by these tight ends. Every single game this season I've been getting killed by these tight ends. But the good thing is we bend. We don't really seem to break. And here I have no idea what happened. I tried getting that user interception and he went the wrong way for the ball. You got to turn around and see the ball, young fella. 1st and 10, he tries and goes up the middle with beast mode. That's going nowhere. Super Mario with the tackle in the backfield. Actually, I believe that was Robert Quinn. On 2nd and 12, he's got all day in the pocket. He finds Dez Bryant, and he is inside the 10-yard line. Plus, Nnamdi gets injured on the play. So on 2nd and goal, he's looking left side. He throws this one up, and it's intercepted by DRC. He just came in the game for the injured Nnamdi. And man, what was my opponent doing? Throwing into triple coverage. So now we go with a read option play. Definitely risky that close to the goal line. But look at Colin Kaepernick making a fool out of his defense. He's down the sideline. Unfortunately, he doesn't have getaway speed, but that's still good enough for 60 yards. And a few plays later, LeGarrette Blount just running over his whole defensive line. He is in for the touchdown. And there wasn't much time left, but I was able to get 3 sacks in a row. So we get a chance to score here if we take this punt return back. Deshaun Jackson makes a few guys miss. Sheds off one tackler, makes another guy miss. Deshaun Jackson, oh my goodness, he almost just had the punt return of the year. I haven't had a punt return or a kick return for a touchdown online in MUT ever. So we go into the half with a 14-0 lead. My opponent comes out in the second half doing what he did in the first half, finding Rob Gronkowski. Once again, looking right side, he finds Wes Welker. He hangs on, and he is moving the chains. If we are able to get a stop here and a score, the undefeated season will be complete. He looks across the middle, but look at the hit we lay down. That is Arrington once again with a big play. That's going to make it 3rd and 10. He's looking. I covered Rob Gronkowski. Robert Quinn gets the sack. And if we score here, I'm telling you guys, the undefeated season will happen. We look deep right side, Josh Gordon. He goes up and gets it. And we are all the way down to the 34-yard line, a 48-yard reception. Now on 2nd and 10, we run a read option once again. And Colin Kaepernick, nothing but green in front of him. And he walks into the end zone. I've only been running the read option 2 or 3 times a game lately. And when I do run it, he's picking up 20, 30, 40 yards a carry. Now my opponent goes deep right side, Nnamdi. Who else? A huge interception. And this game looks like it's about over. We look left side, Demaryius Thomas. He's dragging people down the field. And man, oh man, are we rolling now. 1st and 10, we roll right side. We look into the end zone. We're going to lob it up, and William Perry comes down with the touchdown reception. That may be the play of the season. Maybe it's just my favorite play. I mean, the fridge comes down with a 15-yard TD reception, and then things are just getting out of hand. Devin McCourty with an interception, and it's time to celebrate. The undefeated season has been concluded. We have a first-round bye. We are going into the playoffs with tons of momentum, and being a huge Patriots fan, it definitely feels good to get an undefeated season. Only having this game a month, I never thought this would be possible, but you know, I got so many people in the comment section helping me out, telling me tips, what to do, what I can do to make myself better, so I definitely have to give some thanks to you guys. But man, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Drop a like for the undefeated season. The playoffs will be out this weekend, so be sure to be on the lookout. -2 rushing yards, all about that defense, baby. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you're new. I'm TDPresents, and I'm out. Peace.